Since the advent of the enclosed Pi network mainnet, and with rapid adoption, Pi payment is gradually taking over all forms of crypto payments, marred to an extent by the form of anonymity associated with crypto transactions, thereby giving rise to bad players duping or cheating fellow pioneers of the mined Pi. This calls for the need for pioneers to employ escrow services for day-to-day online and offline transactions when they don't know each other. You might be wondering, what is Piscrow? Piscrow is an escrow system built on the Pi blockchain, enabling secure and trusted peer-to-peer barter of Pi for value. Piscrow through an inclusive deal zone also helps pioneers find people offering goods or services for Pi. The Piscrow deal zone allows other pioneers to publish items or services they are giving in exchange for Pi. This is Dave, a pioneer looking for someone to deal with his Pi. Dave contacted a user after seeing a deal in the Piscrow deal zone that piqued his curiosity. After a price has been agreed upon, Dave used Piscrow to create an escrow of the agreed price, generated a redeem code, and sent it to the seller. Once the seller claims the redeem code, Dave will need to verify the seller's information to make sure he is dealing with the right person. When both boxes are checked, Piscrow takes possession of the Pi and notifies the seller to send Dave's purchases. The seller will click "Done my part" after sending Dave the purchase. Once Dave receives the goods, he will need to confirm the items before releasing Pi. If anything goes wrong during this process, both parties can file an appeal and the Piscrow team will manually resolve the problem. With over 100,000 Pi escrowed via Piscrow's systematic peer-to-peer escrow service design on the Pi blockchain, pioneers, businesses, and buyers get to check out the goods or services received before releasing Pi payments. In a similar way, sellers or vendors are assured of availability of Pi funds before selling or offering a service, thereby getting rid of any risk associated with carrying out transactions with unknown persons. In order to make this possible, Piscrow boasts of the following features. Multiple languages. The Pi community, like other global communities in the world, is faced with language barriers. In order to reduce the barrier to a bearable minimum, pioneers can easily switch between any 15 language of their choice on the Piscrow platform, with more to be added in future updates. Escrow system. With the aid of the Pi SDK, Piscrow was able to integrate a peer-to-peer escrow system, where pioneers can pay and release payment to their counterparty after confirmation of goods or services. Instant app-to-user payments. Releasing Pi payments to transaction partners on the Piscrow web app is swift and instant. Hence there is zero delay period for users to receive payments. Piscrow Chat. The Piscrow web app also features a chat system which serves as a medium of communication for pioneers to easily communicate with each other. Piscrow Appeal System. With an inclusion of an appeal system, pioneers can easily file an appeal or seek help from the Piscrow team when they cannot reach an agreement with their counterparty. Piscrow Deal Zone. To complement the need for escrow services on Pi deals, Piscrow also has the Deal Zone feature, where pioneers can easily find Pi deals, connect with vendors, buyers, sellers, and service providers, or to make deals or post their own deals which must be in line with the Pi network token use cases. Pioneers can confidently make all kinds of deals ranging from real estate, jobs, electronics, cars, fashion, and general merchandise. Piscrow Pay. This is a payment API feature for websites, marketplaces, mobile apps, etc., which can be integrated on their platforms for dispersing payments to users. Piscrow User-to-User Review System. With the Piscrow Review System, pioneers can rate their transaction experiences with fellow pioneers when they complete a transaction. This will be displayed on a user's profile as reference for other pioneers while choosing their transaction counterparties. Refer and Earn. On the Piscrow web app, pioneers can easily earn more Pi from Piscrow transaction fees by recommending fellow pioneers to use the Piscrow platform with their invitation codes. Active support. Pioneers can also contact our responsive support team for inquiries regarding the Piscrow web app using our email, support@piscrow.com, or reach out to the Piscrow team through any of our social media channels below.